Alright, so this is Larry Yeager at Yeager Cycle, and today let's go over 24 model Road Glide windshield options. So Harley-Davidson is pretty much the only one out there so far that's got any optional windshields to get it set for your height, to where you like it, where you're getting good wind coverage, or if you're going for look. And they do offer 3 different heights. So basically I'll start with the stock one. This is a stock windshield right here that comes on our Road Glide. It measures about 8 inches, I believe, is kind of about where it lays. I'm going to tell you the truth is, so they sell a 4.5 inch wind splitter, they sell a 10-inch wind splitter, and they sell a 12-inch wind splitter. And the truth is, I've measured every single one of them, and none of them measure any of those measurements. So I'm not exactly sure what Harley-Davidson's procedure is on how they determine the inch height that they advertise them at versus what they are. So basically you got a short, a medium, and a tall. It's kind of what you got. But the stock one in comparison measures 8 inches, okay? And it is a straight windshield, which is, there's no flip on the top of it. The accessory windshields are all what we call wind splitters. And wind splitters have all got a flip right on the top that adds basically a little bit more wind coverage with less height of windshield. So it's a good thing. The one thing I would caution you of is if you get the windshield too tall to where you're actually looking through it, and you get it positioned to where you're looking through that flip, it sort of deforms your view a little bit. It makes it a little bit hard to see through that. So the object is to get this windshield set to where it's a little bit lower to where you're looking over the top of it, so you're getting the benefit of the flip and still being able to see over the top of it. So that's proper windshield adjustment. So anyway, this being the stock one, this being the 4.5 inch, what they call it, wind splitter, and you can see it's a dark smoke, just like the stock one is. It's got a nice Harley-Davidson logo on the front of it, and it's got a little bit of a flip. Okay. The windshields on the Road Glides on the 24s are super easy to replace. There's 4 screws right here. You just remove those screws, which I've already done, and the windshield pops right out. It's got little holders right there, so it's a really, really easy setup. So we'll take the 4.5 off, and we will go to the 10. So we'll set him on there. And in comparison to the stock one, you can see there's quite a bit of height difference. You actually jump up on this one in overall height from an 8 inch to the overall height of this windshield is 12 inches. So it's going to be 4 inches taller than what this one is, the stock one, but it's going to have also the flip. I really think that this is going to be, if you're looking for decent wind coverage for most people that are around 6 foot, kind of an average height, I think this is really going to be a good windshield, a good choice. They do sell this windshield in a light smoke, and they also sell it in a clear, okay? This is actually a clear. The light smoke is just a smidge darker. It's not, I've heard some windshield companies refer to it as solar, not tinted. It's just a light tint is all it is. But this, I believe the 10 will be a real nice option for people. So if you find that a 10 you still isn't what you want, you still want a little bit more wind coverage, they do a 12. And there is the 12. Kind of give you an idea. So again, that windshield's probably 4 inches taller, and Harley-Davidson calls it 2 inches taller. Doesn't make much sense. But I guess it really doesn't matter what they measure. It's what works best for you. But this would be the tallest one. This is actually the tint. You can kind of see there's just a light tint to it is all it is. They really don't like to tint the taller windshields for the risk of you looking through it and not being able to see through the thing. They want you to have a good view. So Harley rarely tints the taller windshields very dark. So anyway, this again is a 12-inch wind splitter. This would be the tallest windshield they got. It'll give you the most wind coverage you got that you can get, and I think this is also a good option. So I think, again, on windshields, the 24 Road Glides are different than 23 and earliers. They're of their own. I think you need to get a windshield that when you sit on the bike and you view down the road, you're looking over the top of the windshield is proper adjustment. And if you get one that's got the flip like a wind splitter's got, it gives you just a little bit more wind coverage over just a straight windshield. So I hope that helps you choose which windshield that's best for you. Thank you.